I'm a big ham, really. I just get on a stage and do it. I don't really take myself that seriously. Not anymore. There was a time where in the early days where our music was very pompous and very serious, and people thought, oh God, what a load of bores, you know?
Freddie Mercury's eclectic taste was built on a bedrock of pure, undeniable soul, and for him, one voice embodied that soul more completely than any other. From his earliest days of listening to music, he was captivated by the power and passion of American soul artists, but he held a special reverence for the woman crowned its queen, Aretha Franklin. He didn't just admire her, he studied her. He was fascinated by the sheer effortlessness of her delivery, how a voice so technically astonishing could also sound so completely natural, so utterly instinctive. While his voice was a very different instrument, he sought to emulate the emotional honesty he heard in hers. He didn't try to copy her sound, that would have been impossible and pointless. Instead, he tried to capture her spirit. Before he was the flamboyant frontman of Queen, before the leotards and the crown, Farrokh Bulsara was a schoolboy in India, playing piano in his first band, the Hectics. Their set list was a tribute to the pioneers of rock and roll, and at the center of that musical universe was Elvis. Presley was more than a singer, he was a phenomenon. He was the embodiment of cool, a charismatic rebel, with a voice that could be both tender and menacing.
You ain't nothing but...
For a young Freddie, Elvis was an early blueprint for what a frontman could be. The influence of Elvis stayed with him throughout his life. It was an affection for the very roots of the music that had set him on his path. He absorbed Elvis's vocal swagger, the way he could play with a melody, injecting it with personality and attitude. This was most clearly and joyously expressed decades later on the 1980 album The Game. During a break in recording sessions in Munich, Freddie was in his hotel bathtub when a melody struck him. He later claimed, "I wrote Crazy Little Thing Called Love in the Bath in about 10 minutes." The song was a deliberate and loving homage to Elvis. Freddie sang it in a lower rockabilly register that was a clear nod to Presley's style. When performing it live, he would often strap on an acoustic guitar, something he rarely did, striking poses that echoed the classic images of a young Elvis,